Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Old Skies. And in the last episode, guys, the Leave saga finally concluded. Thank God. Third time was the charm, because now we have Cassinetics actually taking over. Cassie was able to kind of take charge and lead the company in a good direction. So all in all, I think we did a good job there. But it's time for a new assignment, so let's go ahead and travel. I wonder if we can go to the gallery, despite the fact that it's changed.
There's no point. And Nozzo was right. Distractions are a luxury for other people, not me.
That was a very sad scene, though.
I'll be fine. Hair of the dog isn't necessary.
It isn't necessary, but warranted? Yeah, straight to work then.
And here I am. No distractions.
Can we go to Jeremy Cat, please? Oh.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
I've researched everything I need to know about this creep. I don't need a babysitter.
Well, speak of the devil.
I've been called a devil more than enough recently, thank you. Never mind. Long story.
Fia, this is Hana Tanaka.
Detective Hannah Tanaka. I'm not retired yet.
Pleasure to meet you.
You look tired. You sure you're up for this?
Oh, we read about Tanaka in the newsfeed.
I'm fine.
If you say so. Anyway, like I was telling your colleague here, every cop's got their white whale. The one case they could never solve. 60 years ago, my best friend Yvonne was murdered. I discovered the body myself. Nobody found the guy who did it. Nobody even tried. Until now.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Yeah, well, thanks. But it won't matter soon. Because we're gonna fix it.
So you want to solve your friend's murder?
Solve it? No. That's already been done. I don't need to solve it. I want to stop it.
Nobody tried to solve it. Why?
Because something happened 5 hours after I found the body. A little something called 2 planes hitting the World Trade Center.
Oh.
The NYPD was a bit preoccupied for a while. Procedure went out the window, no evidence was logged, no leads were followed. But by the time things settled down, the trail was cold. Just one more sad story, and a day full of countless more.
You know, I never really thought about that after 9/11 or during the day and the subsequent days after. How many crimes got committed that just kind of vanished in the ether? Crazy.
The murder's been solved. I thought you said there wasn't an investigation.
There wasn't. The scumbag was arrested 5 years ago. He wrote a tell-all book from prison. 50 years behind the trigger. The memoirs of Nick Cord. The blasting socket confessed. Yvonne was one of his very first kills.
One of his first kills?
Well, it's clear what needs to be done. We stop this Nick Cord from killing your friend Yvonne.
Like we said back in my day. Duh.
Just one thing to be aware of. His impact ranking is medium. So your goal is to stop him, not kill him.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it, but I know.
Right. So shall we be off?
So we're doing this like up close to 9/11. Chapter 5. Time 11. All right. Chelsea. September 10th, 2001. 7:04 p.m.
Wow. Nice choice for a landing spot.
Thanks. I had a feeling you'd like it.
Going local now.
Night before the world changed.
Not bad. But it is raining. Could you...
Sure. Let me adjust the settings.
Much better. Thanks. Go on, send her through. Welcome to 2001, Miss Tanaka. You all right?
Sure, I'm fine. I'm always fine. So we're here?
Look behind you.
Huh.
Is that where they are? Yep.
Yeah, we're here. Can't dispute evidence like that. Huh.
That's kind of nuts. A lot of people can tell you where they were on 9/11. I remember I was actually asleep in bed. I had started my first semester in college, and my mom came into my room and told me what had happened, and we still went to class that day, but it was crazy. It was just that kind of collective, people looking at each other and realizing that things had definitely altered in a way that we couldn't even predict. Good God. Let's give her a moment.
I thought I'd feel something.
Something? Like what?
I don't know. Like tension in the air. This whole city, the whole world, is about to completely change. But it's just a normal day.
Tomorrow is the day that everything changes. Not today.
Yeah, one day at a time. Just like police work. Gotta stay dispassionate, keep that distance. That's how you get through it.
No distractions, you mean?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
And does it?
Would I be here if it did? Anyway, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. For now, the towers dominate the skyline. Fire escape ladder seems to be the most efficient way off the roof. The door leading into this building most likely locked from the inside. Escape ladder it is.
Help getting down.
I guarantee I've climbed up and down more fire escapes than you. Out of my way. Let me go first.
Hannah?
I'm alright. Just a bit of deja vu. I still remember where I found her. She was right here, against the wall. Shot once in the back, and once in the back of the head. I could smell her brains. I didn't even know brains could smell. Then I threw up, right about here. So much for preserving the crime scene. Not that it mattered. 5 hours later, the whole world changed. One little homicide seemed so inconsequential in the face of all that.
It wasn't inconsequential to you.
I was just a dumb socket back then. Practically a kid. I was naive as hell. Not every case gets priority, I get that. But this one, it didn't even have a chance. Never forget, they said. Well, I didn't. And here I am.
Formidable new metal knight. Hannah Tanaka is clearly uncomfortable here. She looks weighed down by memories, but determined to do what must be done. The dumpster is very solid in both weight and smell.
I'm a time traveler, not a sanitation worker. Besides, I've spent more than enough time in rubbish bins.
That's true. Nothing on the ground. To the twisty streets of the Chelsea neighborhood.
Hannah?
Huh? Yeah?
You said you discovered the body. What were you doing here?
This block was part of my regular rounds. Yvonne lived in the neighborhood, too. She said it was just a coincidence, but I think she just wanted to be near me. At least, that's what I'd like to believe.
Do you have any theories about why Yvonne was killed?
So many you have no idea. There's no evidence for any of them. But the why doesn't matter anymore. I just care about if.
I know that the murder wasn't investigated, but surely you looked into it yourself.
I was a fresh-faced beat cop. You think I had the clout to go off on my own? By the time I rose through the ranks, the case was too cold, and the world had changed.
What was the alley like when you found it?
About the same, aside from Yvonne's body and the smell. Yvonne had her wallet, about $80 in it, a few credit cards. She was wearing a silver necklace and her wedding ring.
So Nick Cord's motive wasn't robbery?
Sure. We know that now, thanks to his confession. We didn't know it then, not for certain.
What did Nick Cord's confession actually say?
Here, I have a copy handy. You should probably read it.
50 years behind the trigger of the Nick Cord interview, as seen on the Good Morning show with Celia Anderson. Original air date May 23rd, 2055. Partial transcript. Celia, let's talk about those early days, Mr. Cord. Who was your first kill? If you mean a kill I got paid for, that would be Yvonne Lozzotti. Oh, a hitman. You remember her name? I remember them all. Why did you kill her? No idea. I didn't ask. I got a list of names. She was second on the list, so I did her first. Why? Because the first wasn't there where they said she'd be. Doesn't matter. Not at all. So, how did you do the deed? Pretty standard stuff. Followed her until there wasn't anyone around, pulled her into an alley, pop, pop, done. Got paid. That sounds extremely risky. You weren't worried about getting caught? I was young and cocky, sure. But getting caught? You do know what happened the next day, right?
Nick Cord was a killer for hire. What did your friend get mixed up in?
Don't know. Doesn't matter. We stop Nick, Yvonne doesn't die.
So I suppose we wait here. It's where the murder was committed, and we know roughly when it happened. So my assumption was that we'd just wait.
Wait, huh? I suppose that's one option. But come on. I'm an old lady. You're untrained. 100 things could go wrong.
I've held my own in worse situations.
While holding that fancy weapon of yours, no doubt. Pew.
Not every time.
We only get one shot at this, so we hit him where he lives.
His archive data has been redacted. We don't know where he lived.
Please, you forget who you're talking to. Collect enough favors, and nothing stays redacted for long. He lives in a cheap room in some dinky brownstone called the Essex House. It's not far.
I don't know. I thought his plan's pretty sound. Just hide in the box, Solid Snake style.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense wool gathering.
Okay. Well, let's head into Chelsea.
This friggin' rain. They always talk about how the attack happened under a clear blue sky. They never talk about the day before.
You want us to print you out an umbrella? Or a hood?
Nah, I'm fine. Let's just keep moving.
I assume this is probably close to a lot of folks' hearts, because I think a lot of the devs and voice actors live in the New York area, so... Oh lord, an internet cafe. Color printing and CD burning. And a video store. Nick Cord's residence. And the Spencer's Gifts. Kind of.
Right, this is it. Stand back. Be ready for anything.
How much do you know about him, anyway?
Enough to know I want to stay here for as little as possible. Just let me do the talking, okay?
Yeah,
Good evening, sir. Are you Nick Cord?
that's me.
Wow, that
Good to
mullet.
know.
Wow.
Are you satisfied?
Bastard went down like a sack of bricks. Who knew he had such a glass jaw? Now get in here before someone sees us, and find something to restrain him with. There, all tucked in. He's not going anywhere.
Well, Noz, what's the verdict?
Checking.
Well,
It looks like there were a few ripples, but only marginal ones.
marginal.
Meaning nothing worth mentioning has changed. Yvonne Lozzotti is still found murdered in that alley. I'm sorry to tell you this, Detective, but we might have the wrong guy.
That's impossible. I don't understand. How?
Wow, that's an interesting twist. Okay.
Maybe there was another killer, an accomplice.
It's possible? He always bragged about working alone, but maybe he was lying. Blast it all. There's only one way to be completely sure. We need to kill him.
No.
Come on. If we kill him and Yvonne lives, we know we've got the right guy.
And if she doesn't, we killed an innocent man.
Innocent, please. Don't tell me history is better off with this guy breathing.
That's not up to us. We are not killing him.
Then what do you suggest?
Let me check the ripples. Maybe there's a clue there. Stand by.
Oh, what the? Hey, who the hell are you? What's going on? Help! Somebody help!
Alpha, shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
Hannah!
Don't worry, I'm not gonna fire. Yet. Figure out if we've got the right guy, quickly. Before I forget my years of training.
Did we not
My gun.
skin
What are
these
you doing
people?
with my gun.
I took it out of your pocket, idiot.
Oh, okay.
Really? Your pocket? Ever hear of a damn holster?
We believe this is
Not
called
to
a
mention you
bottle
left
of
the
40?
safety off? You wanna blow?
Hey, leave that alone. That's the good stuff.
You got bigger priorities now, Nicky.
Bad dog?
Focus. How'd a socket like you get away with this for 50 years?
Oh? Folded up paper fell out of Nick's pocket.
Say?
Whatever it is you want. Hey, leave that alone.
Shut up. The only person you should worry about is yourself. I want you dead in a gutter.
Snoke fell out of Nick's pocket while he was being
If you
tied
were
up.
gonna kill me, you'd have done it.
Nikki, thanks for taking
Don't
these off my
blast it,
hands. Here's the Cliff Notes version of what
Still
they
not
do.
hearing you
Jasmine
tell me why
Echo,
you're
upper,
here.
strong,
Yvonne
amphetamine,
Lozzotti.
pushes alert and memory retention. I usually sell these to students. Marigold Veil, strong, hallucinogenic.
Can't remember
Molly
all
with a
their
kick,
names.
walk into any rave, and this
You're
sells
going
out
to
in
kill her.
20 minutes,
I'm telling
guaranteed.
you nut.
Rosemary Hush, mild
talking
sleeping aid.
pure
Sedation strength is
BS.
greatly increased with alcohol.
I know who
Knocks
you
you out for
are.
12
I know
hours.
what
There you
you
go.
are.
Sage Mystic is
I
powerful
volunteer.
stimulant, extreme
And
high.
I'll be
This sells
over.
itself. Bloody
Don't
Thorn.
say who's holding the gun here?
Okay,
That's
mild
my
sleeping
gun.
aid.
What
Rosemary
are you doing with
Hush.
my gun.
What do we do?
Took it out of your pocket, it.
Hannah has him covered.
Really? Your
Okay,
pocket?
Hannah?
Little busy right now. Not to mention you left the safe.
time is a fluid concept to
You
you,
wanna
but
blow
even
your
you
foot
can see
off?
this clock is
Or
not set
something
correctly.
else? How does
Revealing our activities to the world would not be smart.
Drawers?
nothing to
Oh,
say.
standard drawer.
Hey, lady, stop going through my stuff.
Keep it up and this bullet will go through you. I want you dead in a gutter.
Ooh,
me that?
Sage Mist,
You were gonna
Marigold
kill me.
Veil,
You'd
Bloody
have done it.
Thorn, Rosemary
blast
Hush,
it,
Jasmine
text me.
Echoes. It's Rosemary
I'm not
Hush, I
hearing
remember,
you tell me
right?
why you're here.
Yes.
This apparently contains a drug called Rosemary Hush, some sort of sleeping aid. Maybe it can be useful.
Who?
You know who she is.
The whiskey bubbled a bit. Hopefully it does what the instructions say it will. Meanwhile, I'd better put these other pills back where they came from.
You're going to.
Hey, what are you doing? What's she doing?
Nothing you need to worry about.
You're talking pure BS.
Okay.
I know who you are. I know what you are.
If this won't do the job, nothing will.
Huh?
Rosemary Hush, mixed with alcohol. Should knock him out for around 12 hours.
And it won't kill him?
Checking the archive, there's never been a single case of anyone dying from mixing alcohol and Rosemary Hush. They don't exactly feel good after, but that's within acceptable limits.
Sold.
What the hell are you doing? You gonna drug me?
It's the least you deserve. I'll grab his mouth. Fia, you pour.
Well, that was vile.
He's sleeping the sleep of the innocent. Speaking of innocence, what happens to Yvonne?
The ripples are still marginal. I'm sorry.
Damn it. I don't get it. He confessed. Not just about Yvonne, but over 100 others. Decades of unsolved homicide cases got closed all at once. Did he lie about all of them? Ugh. Let me think a minute.
I don't think I could wake him even if I wanted to, which I don't.
That's fair. Interior of the microwave is covered with stains of items that exploded years ago. Standard sink filled with dishes in severe need of washing.
Hannah?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Oh. The writing on this transcript is shifting.
Hang on a mo. I think the words on this page are chrono-shifting. It's making my eyes water. Come on, remember your training. Cross your eyes, focus, and...
Okay. Let's talk about those early days, Mr. Cord. You said Yvonne Lozzotti was your first paid kill. Nah, she wasn't mine. She was supposed to be. But I was busy. Oh, right, that's when you were drugged and tied up in your apartment, right? Jesus, you did your research, didn't you? You reported that you were subdued by, quote, some old lady and an Australian chick? Sure, they got the drop on me. Didn't wake up till 10 a.m. Didn't even know the towers fell because I spent the whole morning trying to get free. That must have been embarrassing for a tough guy like you. Nah, it taught me a valuable lesson. Don't underestimate anyone. So you didn't kill Yvonne? Nah, not me. They gave it to someone else. Who? Not gonna answer that. Next question.
Hannah, take a look at this.
Of course. Nick was a hired killer. If he wasn't able to do it, just hire someone else. Hey, Nicky boy, wake up. Who subs for you when you're out sick? Hey! He's not gonna wake up, is he?
Nope.
Not tonight, at least. He sleeps until morning, according to his future self.
We can't wait that long. Oh, what's the goddamn point? Even if we catch this second guy, what if there's a third? This is pointless.
Miss Tanaka, if I may.
What?
You're treating this like a murder to be solved. You're forgetting something important. There's no murder yet. Yvonne isn't dead. Why don't you focus on her?
What do you mean?
Yeah, let's get her out of town. And, well, tomorrow's gonna make that difficult unless we drive.
We can hide her, get her out of town.
Make her leave Manhattan? That girl wouldn't even go to Brooklyn. But if we could stop it just for tonight, yeah, that'll work. Just for tonight. Tomorrow it won't matter.
Won't matter.
You do know what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? Anyway, Yvonne lives with her husband over on Jane Street. Let's go save her ass.
New location, Lozzotti residence, Jane Street. Okay. Do we have anything in the archive? Ooh.
Fia, are you really looking up the archive data of a client in front of the client?
Again?
No?
I'll just pretend you didn't do that, okay?
Nicholas Cord.
No entry. Wasn't there a best-selling biography written about him?
Yes, but a lot of Nick's targets were very high profile. His archive data was probably redacted.
Oh well, worth a shot.
I'll just remove his name from the search list.
November 12th, 1971 to September 11th, 2001, age 29, 1999 to 2001, journalist for the Village Eye. Known cluster mates, Dion Lozzotti, cause of death, homicide, timeline impact rating low.
Yvonne wrote for the Village Eye newspaper, huh? No wonder she never told me where she worked.
You know of it?
Not really. They were this little rag of a newspaper, practically a tabloid.
Hey.
Went out of business 40 years ago, at least.
Their main headquarters was in Astor Place, if you think it's worth checking out.
May as well. Thanks, Noz.
Do we get to go oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, let's go. Oh.
You don't have to say it.
Say what?
Come in here to save one person, when thousands more are about to die. It's selfish. I get it. I've made my peace with it.
Selfish or not, we couldn't save any of those thousands, even if we wanted to.
And do you want to?
What I want doesn't matter, Hannah. I'm here for you, not for me.
Yeah, fixed point in history. As much as I want to go to the Village Eye, we're going to do this first.
Yeah, this is the place. They had me over every Friday for drinks.
They?
Yvonne and her husband, Dion.
Dion.
See how it all comes flooding back, huh? I know it's been 6 decades, but
It still feels like yesterday.
that's the thing, isn't it? It's not yesterday. It's today. Let's see what's what.
Dion Lozzotti, February 21st, 1977, September 5th, 2059. Dion Lozzotti, a luminary artist, has passed away on September 5th, 2059 at the age of 82 after a lengthy battle with Scamane syndrome. Dion was best known for his series of paintings depicting smoke emanating from Ground Zero as seen from landmarks throughout post-9/11 New York. This series is often cited as an enduring testament to the city's resilience. Dion often expressed a deep affection for these landmarks long before 9/11. He would visit a single location every day for weeks or months, drawing countless sketches until he was satisfied. This, critics have said, is what imbued his work with such a unique intimacy. It is often speculated that the loss of his wife, Yvonne, on that fateful September day in 2001 is what ignited his artistic odyssey. Dion's canvases, vivid with emotion, graced global galleries including the Hyde Park Art Center in Chicago and the Park Gallery in New York. May his art and spirit forever inspire. In lieu of flowers, please make a donation to the Yvonne Lozzotti Foundation.
Jesus. You think he would have set the record straight at least once before he died? Yvonne might have died on September 11th, but she didn't actually die in... Well, you know, people are gonna believe what they want to believe.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Nope. That leads out. The door to the Lozzotti's basement flat. I've always wanted one of these.
Nobody's home. You think we're too late?
You're asking if she's murdered already? I don't think so. Autopsy put the time of death at around midnight. That's 5 hours away. There's still time to prevent it.
Well, is there anything specifically that we need to do then? Because...
Still nobody home.
Okay. Oh, we still have the drugs. That's interesting. Can we break in?
So, any moral objections to using this?
Is that an Abbott Tech multi-tool?
Indeed it is.
Yeah, that should do the trick.
Oh, fair enough.
My younger self in this time would arrest you for it. But now, go to town.
Hannah?
I'm alright. Just a bit of deja vu. I was here when I heard the news.
The news?
You know, that the towers fell. Ask anyone who was alive that day and they can tell you where they were.
Indeed.
I was here. After I found the body. Searching for clues. If the attack happened any later, maybe I would have found some.
Combination phone and answering machine. Its light is blinking, indicating new messages.
Hey Yvonne, it's Em. Haven't heard from you, but I assume we're still having drinks tonight? Windows on the World, 8 p.m. I'll be there with bells on.
Huh. Yvonne was at Windows on the World the night before she was killed. As last meals go, she could have done worse.
You didn't know about this already?
No. Should I have?
You said you came here looking for clues after the murder. You didn't play these messages then?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's not like it would have mattered. Windows on the World was on the top floor of the North Tower.
Fair point.
Oh, we're actually going to the World Trade Center. Okay.
Leave Winera alone. This is not a joke. Leave Winera alone.
Winera? Where the hell is Winera?
Winera of USA Incorporated. Type of business, import-export. Known dates of operation, March 1994 to September 2001. 1.5 million per year. Known address, 2 World Trade Center, Suite 8712, New York, New York.
Winera of USA is a business inside the North Tower of the World Trade Center. If that message on the answer phone is anything to go by, it's probably worth looking into.
So we're going to multiple locations. Oh, okay, that's the end of the messages. A painting adorns this wall. A few hand-drawn sketches lie on this desk.
I believe that's the Gothic Bridge in Central Park. I remember hearing it collapsed in the mid-2050s. They rebuilt it from graphene nanotube composite. People complained it wasn't the same, but I couldn't tell the difference. This one looks to be the most recent.
Oh, it's the arch.
Nozzo, isn't this the archway leading to Rock Camp Plaza?
Technically, you're right. It was renamed about 20 years ago. In your card win, it's called Washington Square Park.
Right. Hannah, Dion's obituary says he would often spend weeks or months at a time visiting and sketching the same landmark.
I don't know him all that well, but it sounds like him.
And those sketches on the Lozzotti's table, they were of the Washington Square Park arch, correct?
That's what they look like. So you think he's at Washington Square?
Seems likely.
Couldn't hurt to check.
Washington Square Park it is. Small plastic trash bin.
There's a crumpled up piece of paper in the trash bin.
Oh, there we go in dumpster diving. Remember these D's. Dion's home, DNT, dorm. Throw it away when you memorize it. Don't get locked out of work again, Yvonne. Okay, we kept it. Stellar.
A rather nice rendering of a lighthouse. The one on Roosevelt Island, I believe. Painted several decades before they added the digital clock interface.
Oh, is that a... Gotcha. Okay, there's Yvonne.
I forgot she kept this. Jesus, look at us.
Us?
That's Yvonne and me. 18 years old, first week of college. Even then, I knew I wouldn't last the year. So much water under the bridge. Almost 3/4 of a century's worth.
Oh, if that's a new photo, then we were like the same age.
A painting of a cube. I think it's the one in Astor Place. Strange seeing it without the glowing LED lights. This must be before they were added.
What about Chuck the Plant? No? The cover of the book says Best Journalism Practices Y2K Edition. An archaic remote device for operating a television.
Anything that's on television right now, I can watch on demand at home. A painting of the Statue of Liberty. Looks the same as she does in my wen. A painting of the Brooklyn Bridge. Was this painted before or after they added those nets to prevent people from throwing things off it?
At least it was throwing things and not themselves. They had to do that on the Golden Gate Bridge. Alright, I think that's everything here. So yeah, this is very engaging. It's kind of thrown me a little bit on a curve since this is something I lived through. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it an episode, guys, and see what happens in the next one. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.